I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
On the double.
Mike 52. Ricky. Slam.
Blue draw Corker. Get it.
They will run for the first time here with White, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice... Inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We taking wins home. Bang. General West. Bang. Check. What? Squeeze. Check. Go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Pull it high.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Tighten up. Look at me. Go. Under crush. Back.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go. 8-3. Orbit.
Let's go.
Look at me. Zipper. Switch. Hey, lock it. Switch. 5.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, stand up.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
61, matchbox right. Yeah. 5.
Back to throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Gay's kick is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, box drop. Scoot. No.
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike.
Richardson now operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah,
He's got him in. complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Hard. Check. They go.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's the end.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Go. Shit.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here we go.
Wide. Get wide. 22 jet bomber. Check 25. 5.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And an alley to run. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 37 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the run.
Yep.
Check nickel.
Rock it. Defense.
2nd and 11. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's bring it. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Let's go. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
You got that right there.
Protein spill.
Stop your body.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
80 weapons.
Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Now back to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Now a handoff looking right. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5 at the Bears' 8-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
At the 23-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Indy. 54.
It's a party now. Check safety, check safety.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, exit. Check 37, check 37.
Switch.
Leo.
Jim.
Sit up. Shoot.
to throw is Richardson. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Switch. Check, 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 check. Whip, 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 whip.
What? Squeeze.
Check.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look at each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
Alert 3, alert.
Alert.
Alert 3. Check 99. Check 99.
Look at me. Door. Hey, Alpha. Set, go. Ready.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
And Lobo. Hey, Charlie. Yes. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one is caught by Hunt. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Go! 15, line it. 69. Hey, wahoo! Hey.
Strip that ball.
Hey, Sam off. Hit it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Go! Get it!
2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Quick dash. Come. Under 10. Under General West.
Alert flare.
On second down, it's Cohen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime. Now Richardson, a final shot before break. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, tight. 6-6. Pull it high. Ready?
Now they try the right side here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dive. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Chopper! Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's try. Hey, check 24. 61. Matchbox White. Hey, Zoo.
He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 3. We got 3, fellas.
Hey, orbit. Go.
94's the money. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. And an alley to run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Rock it. 5.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Stevenson. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
First down, Tampa Bay.
We go. 10 logo. Leo.
Kill.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
15.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Two-jet bomber.
Let's get it.
Hey, Haywood.
56.
Fight.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And Gay knocks this one through. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
65. Watch the edge.
Go. Check 13. Check 13.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Here we go. Check it, Humphrey.
Look, squeeze. Pilot, 64, weak.
Rush in. Tight dog.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
90, Wolf.
Double tight.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here we go. 10 too soft.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill.
Look at me. Go. Look at me. Zipper.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Let's go.
On first down, Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hit it.
Richardson looking to throw on second down. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Set. 70, Indy. Hey! Get it.
Now a handoff looking right. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
56. Come on, D.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Skirts by him at the 35. 7 yards there and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Stevenson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Ready up. 94 is the mark. Recon, 132 fighter. Watch the safety creep. 2.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this?
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Come on.
Smooth.
You better bring it.
Hey.
Twins. Watch twins. Hey, check.
Ready?
Here's Richardson throwing again. That'll be caught by Rice. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Richardson now from the gun on 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, 67 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, exit. Get it.
They'll look to throw here. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, high 7. Go.
He'll look to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 2nd and 9 now. They shakes it off. Big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Hey, Alpha. Hard. Yep. Shoot.
He'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw is Richardson. To throw on second down. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he completes it to Cohen. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Ten Lobo. Hey, Wahoo!
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Sponge. No.
Check the backer, check the backer. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Tighten up. Ready, let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Here we go. Mike 27.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Undercrunch. Back.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Gone. Crunch. Hit it.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Get it.
Now Richardson throwing on 4th down. And this one complete to Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
It's our time. Big Ed.
Hey, Team 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Reset. 94 is the mark.
Now.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Bears 14.